Namaste. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the Yin Yang Yoga class. So make sure you're warm and comfortable. Maybe nice warm clothes on. We start with the Yin. So then it's really nice that you have warm clothes on. Blankets maybe you need for underneath and to support your body. And let's come and let's start. So let's start with sitting. Just close your eyes and bring your hands on your knees. And breathe a couple of times. Really deep in and out. Just drop the breath. And bring your attention inwards. Bring your attention all the way into the sitting bones, the bones of your pelvis. These hard parts under the buttocks. Press them down and rise up. Shoulders backwards and down. Chin slightly in. Also, sitting straight on left and right, don't collapse to one side, to one rib cage. Make sure both rib cages are balanced. Both shoulders are equal down. And that the head is in center of the spine. And relax the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyelids. Relax your jaws. Everything is soft. And then bringing your hands together, you will create a good mind setting. Just to remember what's important, very basic stuff. And give your respect and gratitude to that. Like first the place where you are, the room you're in, the house, protecting from cold wind or maybe hot sun when it's very warm. And then also respect and gratitude for the time where we're living in, accepting where we are. And remember that the only thing what we have is the now. So respect that and have gratitude. And then also respect and gratitude for yourself, no matter what in kind of situation you are. Just stay respectful and have gratitude who you are. Don't blame yourself to things. Don't blame others. Just seeing in the moment what is. And then also respect and gratitude for everything that's around you. And treat everything and everybody how you want to be treated. And as last, respect and gratitude for the old wisdom and knowledge where we still can learn from, to feel good, to be good, and to create a better world around us. So from that, you open your eyes, you bring your hands down, you bring the soles of the feet together. Use maybe your blankets, or if you have still toilet rolls. My almost finished. So use blankets to support. Maybe use your fist because we're bending forwards to support the head, or their toilet roll, or the block if you have one, or a book can be also done. So you start with the chin down, then you come into your maximum forward bend. I don't need it. And see what's comfortable. So the target area is the whole backside, the bladder, the urinary bladder. I heard many women had this period bladder infection. So let's work a little bit on the bladder and kidney in the yin part. So creating space by the kidney cells and by the floating ribs, but more important, stretching the whole backside. So if you like, you can also stretch the legs completely and doing a full forward bend, if you like that. Then we are deeper into the bladder, but here we also create stretch by your buttocks area, the IT band, glute area, and that's the gallbladder meridian, and the inside we work more, and that's also a important part of the kidney. So it's up to you, leg straight or bend. And then the most important thing is that you commit to the posture, that you stay, that you let go, really hanging into the tissue in the fascia, to create healthy cells in the fascia so that they go doing what they need to do, and they start to produce more hyaluronsyre, hyaluronic acid, and that's attracting water. So that's why we get very healthy nadis, meridians in the fascia where water flows like a kind of spider web or water crystal web, where energy can flow through and information. But also in the same time we're stretching also nerves, and we're working on the whole system, and we stimulating blood circulation too, and we're working to be quiet and still also on the mind, and focus also on the breath to calm the whole system. So really relax and commit to the posture. And 3 more breaths. And then slowly Maybe you need to move a little bit or just take a little rebound. Or rebound is to feel the after effect of the posture, to be aware of that. That is hydration and chi flow, blood circulation. But the next posture will be the praying or sleeping samurai posture. So come and sit on your heels, so you can go with cross legs and then forwards, or bring both legs to one side. Sit on both heels. Maybe you need blankets under your knees when you have no soft carpet like me. So the legs are wide as possible, and maybe your toes are crossing over. And then walk forwards, and then bringing your elbows on the mat, palms together, like you say a little prayer, and then walk maybe your elbows a little bit more forward so you really can go ahead into your chest area and to opening the heart. While we're stretching the inside of the legs, that's the first target area. So when the arms are not comfortable like this and it's too much, just focus on the inside of the legs and stay there and place your arms where you like. And so really come deep in the posture, make you feel the stretch. Really stretching, it's important, but no force. No force to come deeper. Just using your body weight, the gravity, and the relaxation. So I will tell a little story here in this posture. And this story I tell most of the times to beginners. The power of the samurai. So once there was a village, and that village was completely burned. All people were away or killed or dying due to the fire. So very tragical story and very, very sad, and nobody was there anymore. And after a while, there was a man who was from his work away and came back, and he saw the village, and the village was completely burned. Nobody was there anymore. And he was so sad. He was sitting there and thinking, I want to go also, I want to die. But then he didn't have the courage to do that. He was thinking, I can do something better with my life. I can give my life to the empire of the land. So he walked to the castle and knocked on the door of the empire. The empire was not entering, of course, but his helper. And then he stood then on the door and he asked, can I work for the empire? And maybe I can become a samurai to protect, to fight, to give my life to the empire. And then the man who opens the door, I say, oh, I will ask to the samurai master. So the samurai master came by the door and asked him a couple of questions and let them stand on his toes and doing another thing with his arm. And then the master said, okay, just come in. We're just starting with dinner, so come and sit. So he came sitting and he didn't talk much because I was still feeling sad, but he knew that he was doing the good thing. And then suddenly the door went open. Servants of the empire went inside and said, "Tomorrow there is a festival, and some samurai have to fight." So this guy watched to this new guy, to this man, and the bell was so slowly coming forward. I will talk later with the story. So come and lie down on your belly and bringing your legs as wide as possible, and you leaning on your elbows like you're diving into the water. If that's too much, you can bring a cushion under so you go a little bit more lower down, and then the shoulders are not loaded with a lot of weight. And then, if possible, bringing your heels together. And then it's like a swing posture with your legs wide, heels together. And if you want to, you can also come deeper to stretching your elbows. Good. So the man was eating, and then has suddenly he had to fight the next day, but he was so frozen, and he was thinking, I cannot say anything on that moment. But then when this man was away after dinner, he went to the master and said, "Master, I cannot fight." And the master, "Yeah, it's nothing to do, because yeah, we cannot say that somebody else have to fight. You have to do it." But the master said, "It's very simple. I will tell you something what to do." And then this man was also thinking, "Yeah, I don't care. Like, my goal was here to give my life, so maybe this is it." So he went sleeping, and he slept like a rose. He was completely in peace with that idea. So the next morning, he wake up, he get the clothes of a samurai, and he went to the festival. The master was with him, and the master said, "Important is that you are standing there and don't move. Be as quiet as possible. Be completely still. Not even an eye wink. That's still. Then everything is gonna be fine." So the man said, "Okay." He started to standing in a circle and around, and then the other samurai they bow, and the fight start. And this other samurai, he was walking and dancing around him, sweeping with his sword, and he was standing just completely still, not even eye wink. And after a while, the samurai kneeled down, and he said to the man, "Thank you so much. It was an honor to fight with you." And he went. So he was the winner of the duel. And then he walked to his master and said, "Master, what happens? I didn't do anything and I won." And then the master said, "It's because the other samurai saw the most powerful part of to be a samurai, to be as quiet as possible, to be invisible, so quiet." And that's the end of the story. And I like the story because it's telling also something that to be quiet can be very powerful. And now to be quiet and still in the posture is very powerful, working in our fascia, in our tissue. So no muscle strength, just quiet, and the time will do the work. So just be quiet, be still, and letting go. to stretch your legs for a couple of breaths. When I stretch my legs, I like to go a little bit deeper. So I stretch my elbows too. But there, the bell's ringing. So slowly coming down and bringing your legs together. And push yourself up to a child's pose. And then, or bringing both legs to one side and come to sitting, or rolling and crossing your legs and roll and sit to the back. So we're ending again the yin part with the diagonal line twist. So you lie down, you bring your left knee to your chest, walk your right leg already a little bit over to your left, and then twisting over to your right side. Stretching your left arm wide open, head is just neutral. So what we want now is to have a back bending in this twist, and especially in the lower spine. So walk and your right leg more over to the left. So you really have this back bending. Chest opener. And then close your eyes. And practicing to be quiet and still. Letting go. And feel the power of letting go. Let's have 3 more breaths. And then slowly bring your arm back, bring your leg back. Just turn back to your spine. Take a moment here to feel. And then prepare yourself for the other side. So bringing your right knee to your chest, stretching the left. And bring the left all the way overhead to your right. And then twisting to the left side. Bring maybe something under your knee. And then stretching your right arm way open, opening there. What we want to have the back bending in the lower spine too. And then opening the chest. The head can be just neutral. And there, just relax again and commit to be quiet and still, to be silent, and to be comfortable in the silence. Just 3 more breaths. And then bringing your arm back, turning back to your spine. And just stretch your legs for a moment. And just lie down in neutral. Feel the sensations. And then bring your navel in, pressing the lower spine into the mat. And bring one by one your knees to your chest. Maybe you already did that. And then make little circles here. Circling around, massaging the lower spine, but also waking up now more the yang energy. Dynamically repeating single movements for a long time. And sometimes it's our getting complex movements for practicing coordination and strength. Good. Let's start to do a little bit coordination of your belly, your abdominals. So you bring your arms by your side, the legs are just bent, knees above the navel. And then draw the navel more in and try to lift the tailbone. So you lift the lower spine and you come back. I like to have my arms overhead, then I can relax more in my shoulders. So maybe that's also something for you. So you're lifting up and you come back. You draw the navel in, see if you can do that. And don't use the swing of the legs, but let the legs be following the strength of your abdomen. So your navel in and lifting up. Navel in, exhale, and inhale, coming back. Exhale, inhale, coming back. And then see if you can do that to the left and then to the right. And do that a couple of times. To the left and to the right. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. And now we make one circle. So you move a little bit away, stay grounded in the spine, and then when the knees are coming down, bringing the lower spine off the mat, then going to the left, away, stay with the lower spine in the mat, and lifting the lower spine. So make a big circle here, but using your abdominals as much as possible. Let's making the circle the other way around. To the left, to the right, away, stay grounded in the spine, and then lifting the spine. Stay pressing the spine into the mat, and then lifting. And then ending in the middle. Now bringing your feet one by one on the mat. Like the heels close by your sitting bones, knees are straight up. Now you can bring your arms again by your side. Take a deep in breath. And now on the exhalation, you bring the navel and you scoop your tailbone again under and you lift yourself. You press the heels in the mat like a bridge posture. And so using your buttock muscles, but also your belly, your abdominals. And now slowly, slowly you rolling down. Inhale when you're down. Exhale, navel in, rounding the spine and coming up. Inhale. And then exhale one by one vertebra, you roll down. When you're down, you inhale again. And then exhale, leaving and coming up. Inhale. And then coming down again, one by one. Very healthy for the spine. Really feel the vertebrae coming one by one up. And coming down one by one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale when you're on the top. And then exhale, you go down. Let's do one more time. Inhale. Rounding, scooping, coming up. Inhale and exhale. So now when you're down, you're lifting up and reaching to the knees. And then you come down. And when you come down, you scoop your tailbone under like it's like a rocking movement. So you come down, you're reaching forwards. Exhale. And then inhale, you're coming up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now exhale when you're reaching to your knees, and then stretching your knees and come up to sitting. Let's do that a couple of times. So navel in, you bend your knees, place your feet down, you go down. Inhale. And then exhale, navel in, reaching to your knees, stretch your legs, and sit up. Let's do one more time. So navel in, coming down. Inhale. And exhale, reaching forwards and come to sitting. And then cross or bring both legs to one side so you can bring your hands forwards and step backwards to a downward facing dog. Just move a little bit your dog, bending and stretching. And maybe you want to put off your socks if you had, like me, like nice warm socks on. And then walk the feet forwards. And then maybe something else. And then from there, just slowly rounding the spine upwards to standing. Good. So standing strong on your legs, big toe, little toe outside and heel. The knees are just soft, don't overstretch them. The navel is slightly in, rolling your shoulders backwards and down, chin in. The belly is slightly like a little alert, but don't contract all the way. Little bit. Now inhale, bring the arms forwards up. And then exhale, sideways down. Let's do that a couple of times. Really make your breath stronger. Now inhale and exhale. Use that ocean sound, ujjayi sound. Inhale and exhale. While you're doing that, on the inhalation, contracting the pelvic floor a little bit. Inhale, mula bandha, and exhale, navel in. And to support the energy in the belly and to support the spine. Inhale and exhale. Now on the next inhalation, you're standing on the left and you bring the right leg up and you come to Karate Kid. And then from Karate Kid, exhale. You swing it backwards and you step backwards. You bring your heel down. Your leg is straight. Left leg is bent. And then inhale, bring your arm all the way up. Circle them backwards. And then going down and circle your arms forwards like you're touching the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And now on the exhalation, you stay forwards. You're reaching forwards with the arms like you have a beautiful diagonal line in the whole body, from the heel all the way to the fingers. And then look to your hands and imagine you holding a ball, like a ball of chi. And then let's move a little bit with that ball of chi. So you bring the chi ball more in. You're turning your toe in of the left. And then it's playing with the chi ball. So you're moving to left and to right. And here it's your place, so you can make the chi ball a little bit longer and put it out. Maybe you want to go a little bit more into the twist and more up. Like to standing more higher. And you can go all the way up like a circle. And so it's your place, so do what you like. Also the other way around. Maybe you go deep again, quick or very soft. Be mindful with the body. Yeah? If something is not working, something is painful, don't do it. And then let's go all the way into the middle and then throw the chi ball all the way up into the sky. Turn your heels in that we are in a big rocking horse. Just here. Let's do here like last week, this breath, strong breath. So you make fist and you bend your elbows and you bring them backwards and then you breathe out through your mouth and you say, and then you bring the arms up. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Now stretch your right back leg. Turn the heel again in so you're in a warrior pose, but now with the arms a little bit wider. Good. The back arm, you swing forwards. There we do again. This circle. So you circle the arm. And now you can use that swing of the arm to coming forwards to karate kick. And so find your momentum. And then when the arm goes forwards, you bring the weight forwards and you come to karate kick. And then you're stepping down. Let's do a couple of times karate kick. So now coming with the other leg up, the arms are up, and then you're stepping slowly down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now karate kick on the right and bring the left up. And exhale. Swing it backwards like flying dragon, but step immediately backwards. Bring your heel down that you're strong, that you can stretch your back leg. And then we make a circle. So inhale, arms going up, then circle them backwards. If you want, make your step a little bit bigger. And going all the way down, touch the floor. Inhale, coming all the way up. Stay stretching your back leg. Exhale, stay focused on the Ujjayi breath and the bandhas. Exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, stay again in this beautiful diagonal line. Feel the muscles, feel the yang, and feel this energy. Then look to your hands and imagine you have this chi ball under your hands. Then let's start to play with the chi ball. So you bring the chi ball a little bit in, you turn your right toes in, the left a little bit out, and there you start to play. That's your play, so moving to left and right, maybe more with the twist in it. And maybe you go more up, like a circle, or you go a little bit more deeper, stretching the chi ball. And so play with it. And then let's start again, coming more deeper into the center. And then throw the chi ball into the air and then rocking horse. So you turn the toes a little bit out, your heels in, and then how we use again that breath. So making fist and exhale out of your mouth. One more time. And then inhale. Stretch your arms. Turning your back heel in, head the left. Bring your arms and shoulder height, making your step maybe a little bit bigger. Not too big because we have to step forward. And then make the circle. So the left arm goes forwards, up, and then backwards, down. So left forwards, up, and backwards and down. Think about playing air guitar. And then start a circle and use that momentum to step again forwards. Okay, and step forwards. Karate kick. Couple of times. So moving now the other leg up, the right, stepping back on the right, and then the left up. And step back. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, standing strong. And then inhale, circle your arms all the way up again. And then exhale like your swan dive down, like it's a holiday and swimming pool and you dive down. Inhale, you're looking up, and you can place your hands by your shin. And then exhale, stepping backwards to downward dog. And then on the inhalation, coming forward to a plank. And then bring your knees down and bring your chest down. And then stretch your legs, stretch your elbows, and come in a big cobra. And then over your knees, coming to child's pose. And then again, inhale, looking forwards to your hands, slightly on the mat, like a vacuum cleaner. You come forwards and you lift up like a baby vinyasa, couple of times. So child's pose. Inhale over the mat, coming forwards, and press yourself up. Long neck. Think about how this man from the Efteling, the long neck person. So lifting up, lengthening, and then back. This last one, we're ending on the belly. So inhale, coming forwards, and then you stay on the belly. Roll your shoulders backwards, like a baby cobra, we call this. Legs a little bit wider than hips, elbows in, and then lifting the right leg, and then lifting the left leg. Up and up. And stay active with the muscles in between your shoulder blades to bring your elbows in and shoulders backwards. Navel in, pelvic floor in. Stay breathing. And then see if you can do this with both legs. And then stay and bend your knees. Bring your heels down and stay lifting the legs, and then stretch your arms out like a dive, like a parachute on your back. Skydiving here. And like a skydive, bending maybe your elbows and go a little bit to the left, go a little bit to the right, little bit to the left, little bit to the right. And let's stay here. Come a little bit more up. One more breath. And then it's like swimming. So you're stretching your arms, you stretch the legs, and then bring your arms by your side and bend the knees again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more inhale and exhale. Then bring your hands down, stretch your legs, and softly coming into your deepest cobra. So stretch your elbows, maybe you come halfway and feel your spine. And where you are, you're opening your chest. You inhale and then exhale, look over your right shoulder. Squeezing the kidneys, inhale. And exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, stay in the middle, come a little bit down. So you can bring the legs together and then push yourself up again over your knees, toes under, to downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands and bring your left knee forwards and just sinking down, just in the pigeon. You don't stay long, just to open a little bit. 3 more breaths in the left hip. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then leaning into your left. So you can swing the right leg forwards and step with your feet over your knee. If that's not possible, place it just by your side. Right hand goes back, left goes up, creating space and then twisting. And if possible, hug your elbow on the outside. Otherwise, hug your leg. And then looking over your shoulder. And then on the inhalation, looking forwards. And on the exhalation, you come forwards and you bring your knee down and you step with the other leg, the left, backwards. If that's not possible at that way, then bring both legs by your side, coming all fours, stepping and bringing your right knee, leg, and toes forwards. And come into this pigeon. Stretching your left back leg. Try to really sink down into your right hip. Never have any pain in the knee. If it's painful, then come right sitting on your sitting bones and come to the twist. So let's do one more breath here. And then leaning overhead to your right, swinging the left leg forwards and step over. Bring your left hand back, bring the right arm up, and then exhale, twisting over to the left or hug your leg, looking over your shoulder. And then on the next inhalation, looking forwards. And exhale, letting go of your legs. Bring both legs forwards. Bring the navel in and you're rounding down. Lying down, walk your heels a little bit closer in. And then inhale, lift your hips. Catch your hands and roll your shoulders under. Coming all the way up. If you feel like it, then the body can handle it. Then you can do also the full bridge to bring your hands back and press yourself all the way up. And then softly you're coming down where you are. And then stretching your legs up into the sky, holding maybe your knees, your calves, or your ankles. And then pull the legs closer and closer so that the lower spine is off the mat. So it's like a Paschimottanasana, full forward bend, but then laying down on the back. Maybe you want to stay here, but some people like to go all the way backwards and coming into shoulder stand. So bring your hands in the spine so you can bring the legs up into the sky. If that's giving pain in the neck or spine, don't do it. And then bring the legs softly down and come in Halasana. Stretch your arms again, pressing the heels away. And from Halasana, slowly coming down. And then embrace the arms again. So maybe you were still here, so now we are back all together. And then from there, slowly coming all the way down with the spine and bringing your legs down. Then bring the legs in Supta Baddha Konasana, looking over yourself, coming over your ribs forwards and then elbows, and then lifting up the rib cage and bringing the head backwards in Matchasana. Squeezing the shoulder blades a little bit more. And then inhale, looking forwards. And then slowly coming down, bringing the head down, bring the knees back again. Stepping with the feet on the distance of the mat. And then just rock your legs, looking to the opposite side. Balancing your spine and your hips. And then the last one, you're ending in the middle, and stretch your legs and lie down in the last relaxation. And so you can lie down as long as you want. So make it comfortable, or just be quiet and still right away and come right away in a deep relaxation. Being aware of the chi flow. Chi maybe more into the muscles now, but still feeling the flow in your joints and the bones. The yin and yang chi flowing in your body. So be aware of all the tingling, all the sensations in the body. And then feel like waking up again, stretch yourself. Bending your knees, rolling to your right side, and slowly coming up to sitting. Just close your eyes a little, sit here to feel the spine, to make a connection with the floor under you. You can imagine the earth under that. And rise up all the way into the sky, the heaven, the earth under us, the yin, and the heaven, the yang above. And when earth and heaven meet each other, life force is born. So let this two energy flowing in the spine. Life force is flowing in you. And stay connecting with this life force. Being alive. So open your eyes and bring your hands together. And I really want to thank you for joining me. Thank yourself. Have a beautiful day. Stay in tune with the yin and yang, heaven and earth, the life force within and around. Namaste.